The world of GTA 6 is going to be crazy. Rockstar are stepping their game up when it comes to the world encounters. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the leaked random NPC encounters, and some of them are nuts. These NPCs are going to do some crazy things. So if you want to know more about what's going to happen in the world of GTA 6, then stick around. So what's up everyone, welcome back to another GTA 6 video. I'm your host Saintsfan, and today we're diving headfirst into the world of the GTA 6 leaks. Now I know you're all just as excited as I am about the upcoming release of GTA 6. The hype is real and the leaks just keep coming. Today we're going to take a closer look at some of the wildest and most insane NPC random encounters that have been leaked so far. This is part 3 of I'm not entirely sure how many, where we're going over the world encounters or the world events. I'll leave a link to the first two in the description or at the top right. There are over 1,300 of these world events. Compare that to GTA 5, which only had about 50 or 60. So there's going to be quite a bit of content in this game. All right, so with all that being said, let's actually get into some of these crazy NPC encounters. Now, as always, this isn't going to be all of them, and maybe Rockstar end up cutting some of these. I mean, they always like to cut certain things, so some of these might not make it to the final version of the game, but I would imagine most of them would. Here is the first batch of 10 though, and right off the bat, you know what's going to get crazy. Warehouse sex robots. In what world are we going to see a random encounter, a random event with that? Hopefully we're not gonna have to see the NPCs going at it with the robots, but I think that sort of sets the stage as far as how crazy some of these events are gonna get. The next two though, we have these swole couple workout events. So across the world, I guess you'll see some swole couples either working out or on the beach doing and taking selfies. Then we have, there was a couple of these lost events. So I guess this is going to be somewhat of a common one. You have a lost crazy woman. You have a lost elderly woman. There was a lost boyfriend. And I'm presuming for those, you'll end up maybe have to find them and then return them. Maybe you'll get like a little reward in the end. Then we have the prison hitchhiker, which more than likely is an event similar to, I think there's one in RDR2 where a certain NPC will sort of ask for a ride from you. Then we get to some more crazy stuff, a beach bum preacher. There were a couple of these type of NPCs in Red Dead Redemption 2, especially down in the Saint Denis area. You'll probably just be seeing some NPCs like that on the beach. So again, they're probably going to be spouting some nonsense. We also have a cat lady's car. Maybe there's going to be a car somewhere around the map that has a bunch of cats in it, and when you steal it, they're just inside with you. That should be very, very interesting. And then the final two on this slide, we have overpass idiots. One being tough on a highway and one being scared on a bridge. And there was actually quite a bit of these. I did shorten this, so we're not looking at all of them because again, there were 1,300. But I guess on certain overpasses in the city or just on certain bridges, there will be some NPCs doing some crazy stuff, either acting tough or maybe they're trying to jump off, but then they're acting scared. So again, just gives you a little idea of what to expect in the world. The next bunch, we have high cashiers, and there was actually quite a bit of these. I only put 2. But yeah, you're going to be able to find high cashiers, which makes sense. And I'm sure that'll lead to some very funny stuff. If you can rob them, like in GTA 5, you know, how is that going to affect it? Are they just going to be very confused when you point your gun at them? But yeah, there's definitely going to be these high cashiers. So that'll be fun. Another one was hit by a car, and then it said dash gang. So this might be one of the more interactive events where a gang member hits you by their car, whether you're in a car, whether you're just walking around, and maybe that'll lead to some sort of gang attack. Then we have a yard sale, location 2, that's all it said. It would be funny, and I don't know how realistic this would be, but if you could go to this sort of yard sale and then it's just like guns, because it's Florida, and then you could buy guns at this yard sale. I don't know, because I don't know what else you would buy at a yard sale in a GTA game apart from guns. Speaking of guns, the next one, shotgun beers. It's not really a gun, but shotgun beers encounter. So that'll be another really fun one. You'll see these NPCs just shotgunning the beers, presumably acting super, super drunk, and again, presumably just spouting nonsense. Maybe we could join them. That would be actually kind of a cool feature if you could just join them and have fun. The next one, I guess maybe isn't necessarily an event, but there is a homeless community. Maybe that's like the crazy people up in Mount Chiliad. I'm imagining they're not going to just straight up shoot you on sight because they're homeless. They probably don't have guns, although it is Florida, so maybe they do. Who knows? But there is going to be probably a part of the map where there's just a bunch of homeless people. So maybe that'll lead to some interesting interactions. There's a mummified old lady. Why is that an event? I'm not entirely sure. Is she just out in the open? Like what's going on there? Then we get into some the redneck stuff. There's a bunch of these redneck events. It seems like they're going to be a pretty big part of this game, and I think actually some of the speculation is that Jason is sort of a part of these people. But there's vehicle racing at the Redneck Yacht Club. So that is presumably not at a racing course. That's just maybe out in the wild. They're just racing with certain vehicles. There's also a Redneck Yacht Club tire pull. And there's also the Redneck Yacht Club hill climb. So it actually sounds like down at this little Redneck Yacht Club, which is in sort of the wilderness, there's going to be some pretty cool stuff. Hopefully those are little like modes. Tire pull, you go against other NPCs. The hill climb again against other NPCs. The racing, same. There's some stuff like that in GTA 5. So it sounds like maybe this is just going to be expanded on that in a bigger way. And then to wrap up this one, we have a mansion jumper. So a lot of us were hoping that the Vice City, the original Vice City giant mansion on one of those islands is coming back. I guess it will be, because I'm assuming maybe that's the mansion they're talking here, and there's just going to be a jumper on top of it. Maybe we can calm him down, or maybe we can just encourage him. It's GTA after all. There's even more mansion events though. There's one where someone is passed out in a mansion, and there's also a mansion squatter, and it does actually say to investigate. So that's something maybe the mansion owner asks us to do, and we investigate it, or maybe we just do that out of our own free will, and then something happens at the end. We either get paid or so. I don't know exactly what the incentive would be, but there's going to be some mansion NPC events. There was a couple of these tourist photo events, and I'm sure that there'll be some funny ones, but this one is a tourist photo jumping whale. So, I mean, that actually is kind of cool. There's going to be whales in the game. They're obviously in GTA 5, but they're going to be jumping out of the water, which is awesome. And I guess you'll see tourists taking photos of that. Maybe, because again, it's GTA, a whale will jump on a boat full of tourists, and then chaos ensues. Then we get into some more of the interactable events, I guess. There's a Pawn Shop 2 criminal. So you're going to be seeing NPCs actually just live in the world. Like in GTA 5, you rarely ever saw, I don't think you ever saw actual NPCs like stealing from people or stealing from shops. They obviously in GTA Online just added something similar to this, and I think it's stemming from this GTA 6 stuff here. But yeah, you're going to be seeing criminals robbing pawn shops. The bottom three, we'll sort of skip the far right malicious stuff for a second, but the bottom three, the Mugger 1, 2, and 3, there was a couple of those. I think it went up to like 6, so I'm sure there's even more than that. But you're going to be seeing NPCs mugging each other, potentially even mugging you in those particular areas. The South Beach, one of them, the final one does say victim, so I guess there's going to be NPCs, and then we can choose to help. So that'll be something that changes up the world a bit. But then going back to the far right militia, that was another big one. They had a bunch of these in the event. So again, this is going to be maybe another like crazy group of people that you run into. The far right militia training. There's a far right militia final visit. Then there's also a just said far right militia, and then far right militia trucks only. So let us know what you guys think Rockstar's cooking up with the far right militia missions in this game. I'm sure it'll be interesting. And then the last slide that we're going to be taking a look at for these crazy NPC random world events, we have these first two called Elderly Favor Hungry North Miami, and then Elderly Favor Hungry South Miami. Maybe with these sort of people, maybe it's the homeless people that we mentioned, the homeless community, maybe you can give them food or money Similar, I think it was back in GTA 4 where you could give people, or maybe homeless people, money in that game, and maybe there's some sort of favor like the honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2. Like you give them money and then the favor goes up. Maybe if you don't give them money, your honor or whatever goes down. It'll be interesting to see how that sort of system works in a GTA game, because a lot of us just kill things. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting one. And then we get into another really, really cool one, because this one is very interactable. It just said bangs on window, attack player, and then bangs on window, steal vehicle. I think we're gonna get the tables turned on us. Normally we're the ones who go up to the NPCs and take their vehicles, but it sounds like there actually might be a possibility if we're stopped at a red light or something, they steal our car. They bang on the window and steal our car, which maybe means, like, are we gonna have to is locking your car gonna have to be a thing in GTA 6? Are they gonna go that realistic with it? I don't know, but maybe that could be kind of cool. And then we have these final two, i.e. Watch Geek. There's a first encounter and a second encounter. I guess there's just gonna be a crazy NPC that is passionate about watches. Maybe watches is something we can steal, and then we have to go to this particular person to like sell them. That one for sure is an interesting one. And then the final three, angry women at Malibu Beach or Malibu Club, Ocean View, and Vice Beach Plaza. Yeah, Karens, I guess, in GTA 6. I mean, you would have thought, yeah, there'd be something similar because it's GTA at the end of the day. But yeah, that's just sort of a taste, I think, of what we're going to be getting in GTA 6 as far as how some of the NPCs are going to act. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The more we talk and look into these leaks, I mean, the game just sounds better and better. I can't wait. Hopefully one of these days we'll get some official info from Rockstar, that official trailer. That would be amazing if we get it sooner rather than later. But for the time being, we're going to be focusing on these leaks. There's plenty more in store. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you did enjoy the video, and hit that bell button to be notified when I do put out another GTA 6 video. The next one, I think we're going to be taking a look at the special abilities of the two main characters. So definitely be on the lookout for that. There probably won't be a video tomorrow because it is Easter, so hopefully you guys have a great Easter. But that is going to do it for today's GTA 6 video. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know in the comments, actually, what are some of the more interesting ones that you are looking forward to in the game. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.